All right, buy, sell, or hold. Zach Wilson's arm being ready to go right now.
Okay, wait, right now? Zach Wilson's mother, Lisa, posted on the gram some video of Zach throwing with dad Mike, Big Mike, who played at Utah. I'm going hold because it's June, and I want to see whether on August 29th he's good to go and that there's no issues in the rehab and the progress, and can he fully flex the arm and throw where he wants. So I'm hold right now.
Okay. He's not ready to go right now. So I'm selling right now, okay? It will be time eventually where I will buy this.
Okay, here's the video.
I will buy this, but his arm ready right now? No, stop it.
I like that backyard's legit.
Give the kid time. Selling on this right now, okay?
Look at that backyard. I want to party with the Wilsons. That thing's amazing. They have a trampoline with the basketball
in front of the basketball
hoop.
Trampoline in front of the basketball hoop. Yes.
Gosh, I make
Mike's
so much
got a
less
nice
money
arm
than him.
too. Somebody make sure Lisa gets this. Mike, look, he's got a solid arm. I'm buying his arm.
I thought that same thing. I thought, wow, he has a quick release too.
Yeah.
Look at him.
I'm buying his arm. Now, sell right now. I will buy Zach Wilson when he's had adequate time to get healthy.
Yeah, there's still time. In fact, how many days until the game?
Countdown to the Utes.
73. That's how many.
Okay, there's 73 days. Okay.
73 days away.
Hold.
Remember? Great number 73? Our guy, Jake Caressa.
Oh, yeah, Jake Caressa is awesome, man.
One of the greatest, I think, offensive linemen or most underappreciated offensive linemen for BYU football. That dude never missed a block, ever. Ask Jeff Grimes about that.
Yeah. How are Jake and Alex Caressa related, by the way? They're brothers?
They're
brothers.
Like
how?
Oh, yeah. How did that happen?
Body type is very different.
How did that happen? All
Both
right.
Tremendous.
Top button, Ben Bagley. What do you have next?
I thought you were saying, speaking of holding, Jake Caressa. Never missed a block.
Never missed a block.
Buy, sell, or hold. A BYU player being drafted in next year's NBA draft.
Sell. I don't see it, and that's fine. I would love to be wrong about this. I think that we're in an era where it's going to be harder for BYU athletes to be draft picks, okay? The game has expanded to the whole world. So the project that may be overseas is more enticing because you don't know as much about it compared to the guy that you may have seen for 4 years, like a Yoli Childs. Yoli Childs has NBA athleticism. He has some other skills that are NBA quality. Not all of them, right? I think he's a G League guy. And that would mean he's probably not drafted. And to me, he's BYU's best prospect.
Yes, sell. I'm not going to put this expectation on BYU to have a guy drafted into the NBA. We have documented how many international players are coming into the draft recently. I think in the last 10 years, if my numbers are correct, it's an average of like 12 to 15 international players going in those 60 picks. Yeah. Those are spots that usually would go to a guy like, I don't know, Yoli Childs as he sneaks in.
Or Eric Mika had he stayed another year, in my opinion.
Trent Plaisted was drafted. He wouldn't be drafted today.
Trent didn't play a second in the NBA.
Trent was drafted
even though
and
he
didn't
was
play. Yes,
yeah.
But what I'm saying is, with how things are now, it is a global game, social media. It's so different.
Yes. Another part of that is a certain athleticism that BYU typically gets that is perhaps not at that level. But let's see if Mark Pope can't get some of those guys, right? What if he gets one of those guys? Would you be okay with the one and done? I would. That means they're awesome.
Yes.
Please, come here. Come to BYU.
Next.
Buy, sell, or hold. BYU as a volleyball first school.
Buy, but it's also many other things, right? BYU is amazing at volleyball. We chronicled it in the headlines. The women's program right now is top 10. The men's has been top 10 for like 20 years.
They went to 3 straight Final Fours.
Yeah, 3 of the last 4 years. So, yeah. BYU is a volleyball school, but it's not limited to volleyball. Does that make sense? I think BYU is fantastic.
BYU has been put on the map by volleyball in that world, but outside of the volleyball world and the spectrum, and we're in the details on BYU Sports Nation, BYU is still a football school. So
of course it is.
I'm holding.
Yeah.
I'm holding on.
Although, tell the people what Tom said to you to say to me. After the Wisconsin
football school.
That week I joked, BYU's a volleyball school. We beat Wisconsin.
BYU beats Wisconsin.
Tell Jerem,
we're
BYU's
a football school.
Yes, to which I say, schedule 2 fewer Power 5. a year.
BYU is a volleyball power, and volleyball is currently the most successful program for sure.
They've got to win more national titles for this to perhaps be an actual conversation. Because what we just had wasn't actual.
Is BYU a volleyball school?
inactual.
Yes. Are they a volleyball first school?
No.
Hold.
Hey, come on. It's football first.
Yes.
Trust me. Go to the Satake and Rose Pope show crowds and tell me which sport is the school. Yeah.
All right, Ben, what do you have for us last?
Last one, buy, sell, or hold this BYU-themed golf cart, which is actually for sale.
Oh, I thought you were going to say your top button, and I was going to sell so fast.
Buy.
Okay. This is for sale in Idaho Falls. For how much?
I don't know. We need to find out the price.
Should we maybe consider buying this, or should we start a GoFundMe if we're told no, that we can't buy it?
Because at BYU to NFL said it's out of his price range, but if you're interested, it's pretty solid.
A
Man.
tattoo wasn't out of his price range with your face on it. Right now, people are like, "What?"
On the lower back, my blue
Did that
goggle
really
face.
happen?
The,
Do we know
he sent
that
out the tweet to prove it,
We thought it happened. Did that?
but I'm guessing it was a temporary tattoo. Now, would I buy the golf cart? Expendable income when I'm retired and live next to a golf course?
Yeah, buy later.
Sure.
Your
buy
boy,
later.
Your boy Jimmer Fredette has a golf cart.
Hold now.
Of course.
Buy that later.